Welcome Knights fans. AAA semifinal between two Buckhead rivals, the Pace Academy Knights. My name is Will Nolte. Alongside me is Jack Wallace. It took us about an hour to get here today. There was a lot of traffic on I-20, but
quite indeed.
we're here.
Redan is quite the distance from the three big Buckhead schools, but glad to make the trip out here for you Knights fans for the boys and the girls games. Tonight, of course, these boys and girls are both in the semifinals, which does mean that both the boys and the girls are going to the state playoffs in the next coming weeks. This game right here for the Knights will be winner. We go into the top two, lose, and we go to face for third place battle. Cedar Grove and Westminster play later on. Of course, Cedar Grove, as we said, likely to win 2 days ago, and of course they did end up beating McNair handily. And so that game, again, likely to win by Cedar Grove. If that is true, then it will be Westminster versus the loser of this game, which will likely be Lovett. And then the winner is most likely now Pace versus Cedar Grove in the finals, which will be on Friday at 8:30 p.m.
Notable lineup change tonight for the Knights. Mark Somerville will not. Said he got his out.
Indeed, yeah, having some surgery for Somerville, so he'll be out today. But again, with recovery, he will have to be out for Friday as well if we do advance. But of course, we'll be back for the state playoffs.
Right, so Rain Watkins will be subbing in, starting lineup for the Knights. Of course, Barrett Baker, the senior, Jonathan Russian, the junior, Isaiah Kelly, the junior, Wendell Carter, the senior, and of course, Rain Watkins, as I already said.
It's maybe one of the most diverse casts by grade-wise we've had starting. So many juniors and seniors starting here. Very few underclassmen representing themselves on this team, with only Miles Todd and Rain Watkins.
Nick Jackson doesn't even try to go for that tip-off as Wendell wins very easily. And here come the Knights moving the ball about so well. And the Knights give it away.
Steal the start. Known for their speed and shooting, were unable to do so. Of course, last time these two teams met at Lovett and Wallace Gym, where the Knights took care of them very easily. And Carter now with the good rebound, and the Knights are back on offense. Score still at 0. Oh, the rebound. Baker will take it back, and the Knights reset.
There's Baker on the three, off the screen from Russian, no good.
That's the first time that Barrett Baker's missed his first three-pointer of a game in quite some time. Usually very accurate early on. Russian tries to get a block, misses, and Lovett strikes first blood. Interesting, Lovett, just like Pace, donning lots of gray in their uniform. Both these teams not known for it, but over the last couple of years and putting it right into their color scheme.
Kelly finds Baker again off the screen from Russian, but they're going to call an illegal screen on Russian.
And a shame about the foul and the missed shot, because it was some superb passing on the outside of the Knights. Great job. That's finished the play. It get odd that now we are already 2 minutes in. The clock.
You can see in the background the Pace girls team is arriving here at Redan. They will play at 7 o'clock.
And the girls team came with a huge upset victory over Westminster 2 days ago. A profoundly huge victory. Again, they lost Westminster twice in very close games regular season. Fantastic for the girls to win. Of course, it will mean the girls are going to state. So, great accomplishment for the girls team. And they play, of course, tonight against Cedar Grove. And the winner of that game will play Redan in the finals.
Greer finds Jackson. Jackson pulls up on Rushton, no good. And Kelly will
be making their own mistakes, less of Lovett capitalizing.
Baker thought about the three.
Good shot by Russian to open up nice scoring. Again, Baker going very uncharacteristically 0 for 2 in his first 2 3-pointers, so we'll see how he responds to that.
Greer gets blocked away by Kelly, and now here comes Wendell Carter. Kelly now for 3. No good.
His arm or shoulder right as the play ended. Looks like they're going to put Zach and then put in Harrison Lewis at number 20 in for number 33, Isaiah Kelly. But rush.
Jackson posting up on Levin. Not go for it. Now Wilson on the drive. The foul is going to be called on the Knights. Very low scoring game in the first 3.5 minutes.
Again, Pace has been 4-1 in their last 5 meetings against Lovett. 2 wins, losses in the regular season. Last year, 1-1 in the regular season.
Schweiger on the fadeaway, good.
Region tournament win. Of course, you remember the last time Pace played Lovett in the region tournament was to win it in the championship. Carter having to tie his shoelaces a little for getting back into the gameplay, but nice offense needs a breath of life.
Rain Watkins is blocked away by Jackson. We're going to say Jackson stepped out of bounds. So the Knights still in possession. Lewis will inbound it. Here.
Carter's
going to be fouled from
4
behind.
men on him right there in the center, but again, that's the thing is that what are they going to do? He's reaching over, and they're not going to get the ball off him, so all they can do is foul.
Tallest man on Lovett is Nick Jackson at about 6'2".
Important drive for the Knights. Good for them to cash in on some points there. 4 all.
McCown, short. Now here's Lewis with a nice reverse fish, but he cannot.
Beautiful play.
Has been known to make those very flashy layups, but just could not come up with it.
And the game pretty even with fouls on both sides.
Really bounces off and goes out of bounds. Session with 3:10 left to play.
You can keep in mind Knights 20 points in the first quarter most times, especially this tournament scoring about, I think 17 was thrown in the first quarter, maybe even 19. They've only been 8 points between the 2 of them, and we're 5 minutes in.
There's Watkins. Lewis finds Levin on the far end. Lewis finds Kelly. Kelly pump fakes and now finds Levin in the corner for 3. Air ball. Far enough for Kelly to get the rebound. Now here's Carter in the paint, in and out.
Oh, and just a agony right there. Again, a shot that could have, should have, would have gone in and just missed, but another good rebound. And Carter misses it. Another fumble the ball. Lewis
can't come up with it.
Lovett gets it back. And a foul called. Again, you can see so much. Lovett's missing these shots. Lovett's missing this ball so much. Lovett's missing a lot of these shots. The Knights are consistently getting so many rebounds, but they're going to make the shots back.
Miles Todd is now in the game for Harrison Lewis. I'll say ball went out of bounds on Levin, as both Schweiger and Levin went for it. Levin pokes it away from Schweiger again. Another drive, covered by Kelly. Finds Jackson, and now Greer will slow it down. The Lions.
So now we have 1:43 remaining in the first quarter. Again, 8. We're just deadlocked. Greer now seeing if he can bring it home for the Lions in this final quarter.
4.
Greer being oddly quiet
Watkins.
today as well. Lots of time being killed now. About 20 seconds of Greer pretty much standing there dribbling. Nothing else quite happening.
Clock is still running. We're now 1 minute left to play in high school.
So now Greer standing here for is what been now almost a minute.
Now
doing
Simon will press
nothing.
him. Schweiger on the drive. Almost blocked by Kelly. And Schweiger gets 2 points. Knights going quickly. Todd for 3. No good. Carter with the rebound. And Carter with a very safe finish as a bucket to tie the game at 6. Under 20 seconds now left to play, and Greer will slow it down for one more shot.
And it looks like Greer just talking to his coach saying one more shot they'll take here. 9 seconds now on the clock. Greer pushes his way in and falls down.
Almost gave it away. Here's Schweiger. Simon has a foul on Schweiger. Coach Smith wants a... That's 6 in the quarter.
Sloppy game by both sides early on.
2 seconds left to play in the quarter. Greer finds a wide open Nick Jackson. Because no good, and that brings an end to this incredibly, overwhelmingly low scoring quarter. We'll be right back after this break. We're back now to start this second quarter with the Lions in possession.
Both teams combining for 12 points. I think one of the lowest quarter starts. Of course, both these teams over all season. Easy.
Greer on the floater. Good.
Knights need to start to establish dominance again, but this team has pretty much always been either a first or second half team.
Simon finds Kelly on the spin, no good, and Carter with no good on the putback, but Carter gets his own rebound and jams it back in.
Carter was not allowing no points to come, but again, odd three-point shooting has been so stagnant for the Knights so far early, not completing a single one off of many attempts by 2 by Baker, 1 by Miles Todd as well. And the shot somehow goes in.
Ryan Greer.
And already 6 points scored.
Oh, finds Kelly. Here's Levin now. Levin finds Carter. Kelly almost made that go out of bounds, but now they'll reset with Michael Simon. Very good defense being played by Lovett this game. And now here's Simon in the corner for 3. Good!
Finally a three-pointer by the Knights. Go. McCown looks, finds one in Jackson.
Jackson finds Wilson. Wilson finds Greer on the turn. Greer no good on the fade.
Would have been an incredible shot. Greer should have had to just toss it up and pray.
Good. As Carter goes down very hard on the rebound.
Able to get up fine, but an obvious foul there. But again, lots of these close shots missing. Got to get those in. Knights will regain possession. No foul shot, but
now substitution as Russian and Baker come back into the game for Simon and Levin.
even if the Knights score here, it'll be probably the first time, if not, or first time in a while, if not the first time. The team in this game will have scored when leading.
Now here's Baker wide open for
Thoughts. Needs to get that Baker fire. We've seen so much in him this year, especially this postseason.
Now Greer taking his time again. Lovett has hardly made any substitutions this entire game. Basically kept their starting five in the entire time. Now here's Greer, guarded by Rushton, blocked away.
Jonathan Rushton said, no sir. Any shot being attempted there.
I believe it was a technical called on Lovett. Yes sir, it was. Jack. Ryan Greer was not happy about that.
That's the one thing, you don't like a call. Can't argue with it. Baker now to shoot two.
And the Knights will get the ball back after bonus first.
Again, how close this game has been. These shots are integral to the game.
Baker makes both.
But what a huge play. Knights cash in on 2 free throws and get the ball back. And if nothing had happened down there, it would have been Lovett ball again. So, big block, 2 free throws, and a whole nother possession to try again. What a break for the Knights.
There's Baker with about 4:40 left to play in the half. Todd pump fake. That's moving the ball well. Here's Kelly now. Kelly for 3. Good!
Beautiful shot by Isaiah Kelly. Now the Knights have the largest lead of the game. Now the Knights lead by as much as either team scored in the first quarter, which is a very small 6. But what a possession. Knights cashing in on 5 points by simply one mistake by Lovett. Greer's got to get his head back in the game if he wants to lead Lovett to a big victory here.
And Isaiah Kelly is going to be called for a reach on Greer. And the Lions are in the bonus, so
He's playing a little dirtier than they'd hope.
Greer will shoot some free throws.
First Lovett free throw of the night. Greer is going to miss. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you thought.
First. Looked like I was missing, but multiple shots tonight for him have been that way. Cameron Wilson's going to be subbed out for number 21, Lance Beck. Greer misses a second. There we go. Another close in and out. Knights lead is by 5. Lovett is still in the bonus.
Russian thought Schweiger poked it away, but apparently it did go off Russian. Now Lions have the ball. Here's McCown. Jackson McGreer. Great defense being played by the Knights. Barrett Baker with the near steal, and a jump ball is called.
A very quick jump ball, too. Barrett pretty much got that ball pretty handily. Of course, it will be Knights possession anyway, but close call there.
Very close.
Now 3 minutes left. This game flying by so far.
Great reactions by Baker to just snatch that ball away.
Again, reminder, folks, this game was scheduled to start at 5:30, and we're only 17 minutes past that time schedule. We're almost to the end of the first half. So both these teams
Well, this game did start
clock.
5 minutes early.
Still, quick games of our both teams.
Wendell almost had the alley-oop tomahawk. Now here's Schweiger, pulls up a three. No good.
And Baker looks to have been hurt a little bit on the play. Will stay back. Talk to the ref a little bit, but looks to have been hit pretty hard going out. And Carter taking it slow as well. Fortunately, the Knights won't cash in. But again, what an alley-oop. That would have been a one-handed slammer. But again, we saw that play missed a few games back as well.
Great vision by Kelly to see Carter on the run-up.
Yeah, again, great pull by him. And just for Carter, just a little bit missed off, and not much you could say there.
Baker thought about the three, finds Carter. Carter was double-teamed, but now here's Kelly slowing it down. Under 2 minutes now left to play, and the Knights have to take a timeout. 1:56 left to play in the first half. We'll be right back after this break. We're back here to continue this second quarter. You listen to Will Nolte and Jack Wallace.
The Knights needing to pick up the pace here, get things going. They do well when they go past. This team is quite the quick one.
Foul called on Jackson for the Lions.
Kelly pulls up and takes the three, wouldn't count, but still drains it.
One thing I've noticed is a bit less off-the-ball movement.
Jackson confused about the foul, but will be taken out of the game. Back to
what I was saying. Oh, here's Rushton in the paint. Great pass from Wayne Watkins to get that assist for Rushton. And there's the off-the-ball movement I so wanted.
Nice lead by 7, the biggest lead of the game, but it's immediately cut back. Again, that 7-point lead was the largest lead of the game by either team. Now it's cut back to 5 again. 18-13, 1 minute, 16 seconds, 7 seconds left.
And there's an alley-oop from Kelly to Carter. Although I wasn't one-handed, it was still a beautiful play of athleticism from both parties.
But again, with the jump he has, the height he has, I mean, what are you going to do?
And the wingspan, too.
Usually the solution is foul, which doesn't work as well as you'd think. Interesting to see Carter donning the number 35, usually 34, but
Lance Beck checks into the game for the first time, and
that three-pointer was a big one. Lovett now closes to within 4. 32 seconds left. It looks like the Knights will take this lead into halftime, but can build on it a little more.
Here's Baker. Carter in the post. Carter on the fade. No good, finds Kelly. Kelly in the paint. Finds it good. 10 seconds left to play.
Seconds left as Lovett will have one more shot to end the half. 4 seconds. Takes a long three, and it's just
Back.
out. Carter pulls back, will not take the half-court shot. And that is the end of the first half. Your score, 22-16. Knights lead in a close one.
We are back now to start this third quarter. A low-scoring first half was occurring.
Yeah, again, the Knights with an oddly low-scoring first half as well. Lovett, they usually do a little better than 16, as well as we do better than 22. Scored more than twice that against them in halves earlier this season. And just sort of odd to see the slow of a start as Greer's going to take it out for Lovett. Ball smacked down. Ball's still moving around. Greer falls and gets it to Jackson. Somehow keeps possession of that. Good move by Greer. Again, regarded as Lovett's best player. You can see evidence right there.
There's McCown. McCown finds Greer, who...
Lovett's still in possession now, 40 seconds down on this one drive alone.
I was thinking the same thing. Jackson has nowhere to go but Wilson. Wilson being guarded by Kelly.
Still no shot being taken yet as Jackson rolls around to top of the key.
Jackson on the drive, almost blocked by Carter.
Honestly, shocked that wasn't blocked at all. Fantastic move by Jackson, and that's nice
exactly
bucket.
what the Lions want. To take almost a minute of the time off the clock, prevent any time of possession they can.
As we said earlier, that Somerville
get points at the end. But nice job by the Knights on that, getting them back.
And as we said earlier, Somerville being such a catalyst for this Knights offense, and it really is hurting seeing them here in the Knights. Really just tempo has been slow, and they need to pick it up. They need to take it back into the reins of their game. This is their game to play, their game to facilitate. This has always been against teams this season.
There's Watkins. Watkins finds Kelly, pump fakes.
Again, Barrett Baker has yet to make a three-pointer in this game. Been 0 for 3 so far. You know he's itching to get some baskets in.
Here's Carter on the alley-oop, second of the night, off the assist from Jonathan Rushton.
Knights now with the biggest lead of the game, 8 points.
There's Greer now. Nice block, but unfortunately, Rain Watkins reached in.
Yeah, again,
Knights
fans, coaches, and players all essentially saying, you don't have to reach, you got it going. He's not shooting yet, and again, with the height that the Knights clearly have over Lovett, look at the blocks they're getting.
Thing is, Greer was driving in. Rain reached, but that's a good call by the ref, good change. So I was about to say, he never shot until after the reach happened. So it shouldn't be any free throws.
Lovett clearly frustrated at the call, but I mean, you're right, Will. Good call by the refs.
I think it's a good call. Here's Greer now, trying to get those points back. He does.
And maybe we might have one of those free throws. That was a big shot for Lovett.
There's a three-pointer, they're going to call it.
Greer playing fantastically so far tonight. Carter getting a couple alley-oops to his name.
Here's Baker now for three. There's his first one of the night. A timeout is called with 5:01 left to play in the third quarter. Knights lead 29-21. We are back now to continue this third quarter. You listen to Will Nolte and Jack Wallace on Netflix. The Knights now have an 8-point lead.
So The exchange of three-pointers, Pace now back to the 8-point lead. We'll see what they can do with it. Now Lovett again trying to get into it.
There's Greer, an illegal screen called on Nick Jackson.
Jackson looking very frustrated.
Can't believe it. He's still just standing there in disbelief with his hands out.
Regardless of how you got the call, you got to keep playing. Jackson's still frustrated. We'll see if the Knights can use that to their advantage.
Here's another fantastic
pass. If you looked underneath the basket, Jackson's job was to cover that, and he completely missed that coverage. Knights exposing a great job.
Still a fantastic pass from Kelly. Now here's a shot from McCown. In and out.
And that was pure luck right there. As then Greer with a fantastic interception is going straight towards Harrison Lewis.
Jackson. Jackson now finds McCown from mid-range. No good. Carter to Kelly with the rebound. Then Kelly gets it away again. 2 straight steals off long passes for the Lions.
They gotta quit throwing these passes right to Greer. I mean, I know Harrison is there, but you can't do that.
Here's Schweiger now for 3. That one. Now a timeout is called by the Knights. They lead by 7 with 3:40 left remaining in the third quarter.
And we're back here, Knights fans, as it's 3:43 and counting in the third quarter, 31-24. Knights lead it here. But again, lots of missed plays so far. Knights have to just keep the pedal to the metal. And if not, Lovett is now in prime position to start a comeback.
Here's Carter now, the post fade. And that was good, just towering over Evan McCown, his defender that he stands at 6 feet tall, about 10 inches shorter than Carter. Greer now. A foul's to be called on Jonathan Russian, I believe.
And Coach Smith yelling at Russian to make sure to just stand there, keep the arms up. You don't have to go down, you don't have to reach in, because they're taller than these kids. Greer's not as tall as these Pace players, and all you have to do is stand, put your hands up, and what's he gonna do? And Wendell's done that time and time again. You can see here easily. But Lovett getting the 2 points now. We'll get the second shot. Lovett again threatening. Pace's lead is by 7. They have yet to relinquish that 7-point lead, however, in quite some time. But you keep building on it, and almost a huge play. And it's going to be Pace ball. Lovett again, very frustrated at that call. Ref will not change their minds there, but pretty much an even call. Hard to really make anything.
It could have gone either way.
Pace shifting some of their players around as Lewis takes it in. Lewis having a relatively quiet night so far. Again, a very poor pass right in the middle. Lovett snatches it up immediately, and they're back on offense. Big opportunity for the Lions here.
There's Greer who finds Jackson. Jackson from mid-range. Fouls will be called on Kelly.
And that was about as close as you can call Carter. Upset at that, very much so. And again, late call right at the edge. And tough one. And Jackson's going to take 2, but again, 33-26. Lovett's been slowly coming back. And now only a 6-point lead for the Knights.
Now Simon's in for Rushton. Jackson's second. It's good. Nice lead by 5. Here's Simon.
Lovett scoring the last 4 points.
That's slowing them down, moving the ball well. Here's Kelly now, who gave space. He pulled up and knocks down a three-pointer to give the Knights an 8-point lead.
That was a big three-pointer right there. Knights now back up by 8.
The reach is going to be called on Harrison Lewis.
Don't fall for that! Don't fall for that! Come on, ref!
Harrison Lewis has a little blood. A tiny bit on his arm, apparently. He has to get that cleaned up. And Miles Todd will replace him.
Minute 40 remaining. Lovett trying to find a weakness in the Knights' D. Again, 8-point game advantage for the Knights. 1:30 left. Jackson will choose wisely and not shoot on Carter. Again, in the paint, shots against Carter rarely go their way to opponents.
Another reach is called on the Knights. .122 left remaining. The third quarter. Greer almost went as quickly, now he does. Knights just gave him a bit too much room in the paint. And Greer capitalized on it.
And here we go again, back to the 6-point game. Lovett refusing to be put down, but still has yet to come back to tie the game since it's been 6-all, really.
Simon now finds Todd. Here's Kelly. Kelly finds Baker. Carter in the post. Now Simon on the drive. Here's Kelly. Now to Baker. Wide open for 3. Good. Great job by every single Knight to make that extra pass.
And what a play by Baker. His second 3 splashed in tonight. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
That is
Lovett again. Likely will take all the clock out.
That is some Greg Popovich, San Antonio Spurs ball movement right there.
Clock is stopped at 22.7 seconds. Lovett's shot, especially a 3, could be huge.
21, stay on him, Miles.
20 seconds. And it looks like Greer's just going to sit on it until about 10.
Past that, he wants to get the very last shot of the game. We're now past 10.
We're going to keep going. 7 seconds.
5.
Pulls up. Oh,
No
he
good.
misses. Jackson gets the rebound.
Fouls will be called on Carter as he slaps the ball away from Jackson.
And Carter seems to pull out from underneath them. And I don't know about you, but I didn't even see him touch Jackson at all. That was just pulling out from under the ball. And again, these refs call a lot. I mean, look at the foul count. 6 for the Knights, 1 for Lovett.
All right.
Will not be free throws, but still one more shot left.
3
Greer's
seconds.
going to throw the inbound. 2.9 seconds.
Lions have 3 seconds to get one final shot. Here's Jackson on the inbound, no good. And that will end the third quarter. Knights now lead by 9. Slightly pulled away, slightly outscored the Lions in the third quarter. And now we will be right back after this break to start the fourth. Now we're back to start this fourth quarter. Knights lead by 9.
We've only about an hour in real time, folks, with 7:37 remaining in the final quarter here. Again, 39-30, this would be a huge possession if the Knights could be able to come up with points. They have not led by double digits at any point during this game. And a very silly turnover. Greer's gonna drive all the way down, goes around Kelly and barely missed the jumper and will get the M1 shot. But just barely misses a jumper. A layup, sorry, in. But again, Lovett long since in bonus. Knights far from it. It's hurting them. Knights committing so many fouls tonight. Very odd seeing them play a much dirtier game than they should be. Getting in the bonus in the first and third quarter. Greer's going to easily make his first. But again, Knights in the first possession, able to make it double-digit game, and they can't come away with it. And now Greer for a second, and he's going to miss it, actually.
It's Kelly with the rebound.
Greer usually very good from the line. Caught her into the basket.
No fouls called on either party.
Layup, easy money. Knights back up by 10 now, finally double digit. Wide open shot and a total miss, and Jackson's gonna get the offensive rebound. Pace has got to get under control.
Here's Greer now. Greer now pulls up from mid-range, good.
Greer can take a shot from just about anywhere, and he proves it again on that one. Simon takes it out now to Barrett, and Simon again going back and forth to each other.
There's Carter now on the drive. Carter finds Baker, makes an extra pass to Simon.
Knights trying to find a hole in Lovett. Again, lead by 8, would love to extend it again. Lots of time being killed in this drive.
With good ball movement.
Knights still passing around.
There's
Goes
Carter
deep
now.
to Carter.
Last time we'll hold it. If Lovett's not going to play defense, why play offense?
And just holding the ball farther and farther. Ball now. Clock is at 5:45, and there's still yet to be an attempted shot. Lovett having to essentially run in circles, just getting to the Knights' offense. Again, not even a drive on the basket.
Here's now wide open Todd for 3. Good! That's what you do.
And that is a perfect drive by the Knights, wasting as much time as possible, pulling up and getting a money 3 from
You
Miles
hold
Todd
the
to second
ball
of the
until
night.
you find a perfect shot, and a perfect shot was found for Todd.
Yeah, if it takes that long to get a good shot off, then might as well take it.
It doesn't matter when you have this lead.
If you get a good shot, you take
Here's
it
now
over.
Greer, who pulls up for 2. Good.
Greer is a very impressive player, as we've seen. Knights lead is now by 9, 5 minutes even. Knights killed almost a minute on that last one. And again, Lovett just not being aggressive enough. Greer getting a little bit into it. Will not pay off. Jumper for Kelly.
No good.
Just missed. Carter trying to get the offensive rebound and won't get it.
Here comes Greer now. No good three-pointer from Lance Beck.
And again, by far, this is the closest game both these two teams have played in lots of time. 4.5 minutes left in this final quarter. The winner goes to the championship. And we'll play the winner of Cedar Grove, Westminster, likely Cedar Grove. Carter pulls up.
Carter fade, no good.
Kelly tries again. It's blocked away. And they're going to give it to Lovett.
Lance Beck just stripped it away and knocked it right off of Kelly. As
Rain Watkins and Jonathan Rushton are going to be subbed in. Carter and Simon are out. Again, Knight fans, a reminder as we now have halfway left in the fourth quarter. If the Knights continue their lead and win out tonight, we will have the Knights playing against the winner of Cedar Grove Westminster this Friday at 8:30. if they're able to pull out. If we do not, then it will be Lovett playing the winner of that game at 8:30. Here, of course, at Redan.
Join us at 7 o'clock tonight as the Knights girls team will take on Cedar Grove in the semifinals.
So make sure to tune in after this game because we will still be on for it. And a great game, Lady Knights beating Westminster in an epic fashion 2 days ago.
Last night,
last night, yes, the team that they had lost to in a heartbreaking fashion regular season. And then against Cedar Grove, who is quite a talented team as well. But again, a beatable team. Very, very close game for the girls last time as well, and they can come out big. And Miles Todd now being subbed out. And we have your Pace starting lineup once again on the court. Bear Baker, Rain Watkins, Wendell Carter Jr., Isaiah Kelly, and Jonathan Rushton. Another foul, this time on Jackson.
As Cameron Wilson now subs in for Nick Jackson. It's Watkins. Carter now finds Rushton. And the block and foul is called on Lovett. I believe it was Evan McCown.
Knights have pretty much held this 44-35 score for a good 2 minutes. Really not much scoring by either team here, but for the Knights, that's a big advantage. And they'll do whatever they can to keep this clock bleeding. And they have done that exceptionally well this last quarter and allowed Lovett essentially 0 opportunities. Rushton waits.
Here's Kelly now. Kelly drives. Finds Rushton. That charge is going to be called on Kelly very late.
Lovett now has 3 minutes left to score 9 to tie it.
Very doable.
Very doable. Again, the Knights being on offense, just essentially, if you can create key turnovers and prevent them from doing much, you can get the ball back. The Knights have really not scored much in a while, but honestly haven't needed to. Pace still far from bonus. Lovett with only 4 fouls committed against the Knights this half, playing a very clean quarter. Again, a huge upset this would be. But funny looking back at the stats as well with Pace Lovett in the Wendell Carter era in these last 3 years. It turns out that Lovett has never beaten Pace with Wendell Carter here in Inman Center. Pace has gone 2-1 against Lovett, of course, the loss last year, and it's gone 1-0 in postseason. So a total of 6-1 against the Lovett Lions. And tonight is their 8th game, and if the Knights can hold on to this lead, will be 7-1. A great record against our rival from down the street.
Greer's no good on his shot. He's looking for a foul. Now the Knights will slow it down still. Watkins to Baker. Foul's called on Lance Beck. Trying to keep up with Harrison Lewis, and Coach Smith of the Knights calls a timeout. 2:30 left remaining in the game. Knights lead by 9. We are back now to continue this fantastic 4th quarter. Knights lead by 9.
Watkins looks Knight's gonna go in and kizzy slam. Love
it. Kelly with the rebound. Now we're under 2 minutes left to play.
Knight's being very quick now. 1:40 left. Carter leaps and misses. We're now Schweiger.
McCown finds Schweiger for 3. Timeout called by Lovett. 1:35 left remaining. We'll be right to this.
And we're back here, 1:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. 46-38 Knights lead by 8 and question to inbound. Again, we do have your Knights starting 5 in still.
Now travelers to be called on Wendell Carter.
Just you can immediately, but again, Knights take 3 seconds off the clock. Give the ball right back to Lovett, no points. Pace has got to suffocate Lovett. They have to shut them down, get the offensive going.
Here's Greer now. Finds Wilson. Kelly knocks it away.
And a good heads-up play by Kelly, just knocking it out. Of course, it'll be Lovett's ball, but if you disrupt their play, better you can get.
You do not want to give McCown an open shot like that.
1:24 left. But even with Lovett sharpshooting, they can make 2 threes and make it at least close in this short time we have left.
Greer pulls up. Good. 6-point game now. Minute 15 left remaining. And Lovett has resorted to fouling.
And pretty much have to here.
Yeah, stop the clock.
There. So few committed in this first half. Or sorry, second half. And even the first half too. Only 6 now for Lovett. They need 1 more to get in the bonus, so nice knocking inbound at Carter.
Took about 8 seconds off the clock. And now Rushton will go to the free throw line. I believe shoot a 1-and-1, yes.
Big, again 6 points, just 2 threes. You got to make at least one of these.
Goblin makes his first one, he'll shoot a second.
And that is a big one for Jonathan Rushton.
Makes it a 3-score game. Rushton's no good on his second, and Carter gets a rebound. Still they fouled him. They finally do.
And that looks to be number 11, Evan McCown, who is down at the end of the play. He'll be up. But that was a big one right there. Carter just muscling himself in and getting the ball back. 1:04 remain. And refs seem to be deliberating now what exactly the call will be. Coach Smith calling his players back as well as
Coach referees will take. And while they do, we will too. As I talk this over, we'll be right back with 1:04 left remaining in the game.
Shots here, paced up by 7.
The technical was called. And Carter makes them both. So a technical foul is called on both parties. Now here's Greer to shoot 2.
But kind of quite sure if I've seen something like this before. And that's big.
for elbowing McCown, and Carter now gets a block. 8-point game, 58 seconds left.
Pretty easy to learn your lesson driving up on the basket against Carter and Kelly. It's usually not going to go your way. Boys, it's an 8-point difference, 1 minute left.
Lions have to go. Good steal by Carter. 11 now to Todd. Todd has an easy 2 to extend the lead to 10.
40 seconds remain.
Stay on it, Miles. Stay on it, Miles.
There's Greer, step back jumper. Good. Another 8-point game. This time 35 seconds left. And Lovett calls a timeout. 35. We'll be right back after this break.
We're back here, Knights, 35.1 seconds left on the clock, 51-43 Knights lead by 8, and they do have the ball.
Foul called on Kelly.
And looks like another timeout, this time called by, I think, the Knights.
Actually, there was no foul on Kelly.
But so essentially, well, what do you think here as the Knights look poised to take this W into their final game and go to the region tournament? Again, the Knights have won, to remind all you Knights fans, have won the region 2 years in a row. Of course, that was 6 AA the last 2 years, and this is, of course, their first year in 5 AAA. And saying, really, what do you think the Knights' odds are against what you would likely say here, Cedar Grove, and how they play today will transition?
We played very well against Cedar Grove 3 weeks ago, I think it was, at home. This Knights team lost to Cedar Grove back in December without Wendell, of course. And that's their only region loss on the year.
Of course, Cedar Grove's only region loss was against Payson, that Edmond Center Knights.
That is true. Cedar Grove is a very beatable team, but if the Knights played like they did in the first half, tonight, they're going to have some work to do.
The Lovett player just whiffs Isaiah Kelly. And that's another 2 points for the Knights in 10-point game. Russian misses the block.
Another timeout
called, 15.9 seconds. But to continue on that, seeing how the Knights are poised here and what they've done now without Mark Somerville, and seeing honestly on the first half how they really struggled to really get the fire started on offense again, scoring 6 points alone in the first quarter, and just how they really needed to kickstart that back up. And even the final score of this game, the Knights and the Knights will probably not even break 60. Again, what a great second half performance by the offense, but
absolutely.
Sort of saying against Cedar Grove, you're going to need to have a much better start against it to play.
That's true. At the beginning of this game, we didn't see too much off-the-ball movement, as I said multiple times this game, which caused a lot of problems on offense, and defensively we were solid. So if we keep playing like that, I think if we keep playing like that defensively, I think we'll be able to win that game against Cedar Grove. Because they are a but a very much offensively based team.
As we talk now, Westminster has long since entered the building. Of course, we've talked about.
Carter goes down, no foul. Here comes Rain Watkins. And a charging foul is going to be called on Rain Watkins.
And everyone missed earlier. I know that it's not going to count, but Isaiah Kelly gets a windmill dunk that we probably had recorded there. But we know it did not count. But still just showing off the acrobatics of this junior. Always fun to see. Lovett was screaming for a foul, right? Almost to the Lovett three-point line. And again, more ref deliberation. 16.4 seconds remain for the Knights to hold on to go to the region championship.
8-point game, 15 seconds left. Here's Greer. Greer, step back for three, and a foul. Greer will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws.
And now again, thinking about that, if he had made that and would have had the and one to shoot again,
4 points.
that's a 4-point game with 12 seconds left. So the Knights could turn it over a foul. So really, this game could have been. I mean, really, making these 3, this game is still not over.
If Greer makes all 3 of these, it will be a 5-point game with 12.2 seconds left remaining.
The Knights away on that. Another shot, and a foul. It's getting awfully close here.
Greer makes his first. And Greer makes all 3. 5-point game. Greer steals it off the inbound. Ryan Greer pulls up for 3. No good. Greer gets his own rebound and puts it back in. 3-point game.
So that's the thing, it's not over till it's over, folks. Lovett scoring 5 points in the last pretty much 15 seconds. And
5 seconds left remaining. Pace called a timeout.
So essentially, Lovett gets one more steal, makes one more 3, and I know it's crazy to say this, but we'd be going to overtime. And folks, again realizing that it was an 8-point game with 20 seconds left.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. So Lovett with an already fantastic comeback attempt, but again, Knights get the ball here, it's about over. But all they have to do is hold on to the inbound. And that's the good play. Make them go all the way down. Throw it way deep. Do not throw it close. Do not throw it close, because Lovett will make you pay for it. And right here with the way Greer's shooting, you don't want to have any kind of mistakes. Lovett is still very much in this game.
Referee blew a whistle.
And the clock ran a little there, and again, the clock should not have been running.
Wow.
They need to reset that to 5.5. That's a foul immediately on Lovett. But see, here's the thing. With no clock off, and they did reset the clock is now 5:05. If Wendell Carter misses both of these and the rebound, Lovett will have one more shot.
Yes.
But if he makes just one of these, it's over. I don't want to be crazy, but remembering a year ago when Carter missed his final shot and allowed Lovett to get the shot to get the 3 points to go to overtime.
Well, should have been 2.
Just saying, a little bit of a flashback here, of course. You make just one of these 2, and it's about game over.
And the player that made that shot, Crawford Schweiger, is on the court right now.
Wendell with lots of pressure. The shot made, and the Knights are in the title game. And he gets it.
It was a 1-and-1, so had he missed that first one, he wouldn't even have a second one. That's what he's going to do. He can play well under pressure. He can make his free throws under this kind of pressure.
That's what you got to do. And he's going to miss
the second one. Misses it. Foul is called.
And the Knights fouled on that play.
I think they did. I think it was a reach. Can't remember who it was.
Again, I don't know what you're thinking there.
No, I disagree. I think that's a good foul.
Really?
Should it count? I think it's a good foul. You let Lovett have one last shot. You risk fouling them on the 3-point, which gives them 4 points. You foul, you only give them 2 points.
Fair. Wendell shot, you
At
get a little more
most.
wiggle room.
Jackson's first one is no good.
Again, if you miss this shot, that's about it. But if you make this, still chance Jackson has to make this shot to keep Lovett in the game.
4.3 seconds left remaining.
And he's gonna miss.
Jackson
Rushton
misses them
gets
both.
it.
Foul called on Rushton on the rebound.
And the Knights still refuse to just clinch the game. And oh, it's so close here, folks. We are 3.4 seconds away from giving you a broadcast this Friday. And Knights seem to go off, but then go back on. A little bit of confusion there. And once again, you make both 2-point game. There's still a chance. You miss both. That's about it.
The Pace Academy Falcons only lead by 4 points.
But even the scary thought is, what if that first one had been made? And they would have had a chance to make it a 1-point game.
Would have. Count. That's 3 missed free throws in a row for Lovett.
Lovett again. You make these free throws, you have a chance back in the game. They can't be choking now. A massive shot. And he gets it. And Lovett has a chance.
3-point game. Carter fouled. 2 seconds left.
And again, Knights fans, we wish we could deliver you more rivalry games like this one. What a finish tonight. This last 20 seconds has been over almost 10 minutes of real time.
This has been some of the most exciting basketball the Knights have played in. One night for at least.
Yeah, all season. Pretty much most home games, most games we've been to, Knights have taken care of business well, which is good for the team. I mean, they're not facing much competition they can't handle. But again tonight, like we've said all year, that they give their best game ever. And Lovett has been giving their absolute all tonight. And the Knights have as well again down Mark Somerville. It's tough without a starter. Carter with a pivotal free throw. And he's going to miss. If you make this one, again the game is about over. 2 seconds left. You have to make this one. You have to make this one though. 2 seconds left. Lovett will get a shot off if this is missed. Carter. Makes it. Oh boy.
Greer almost made his final shot of the game, but that will do it. The Pace Academy Knights are going to the Region 5 AAA Finals to play the winner of Westminster and Cedar Grove.
And so a fantastic win for the Knights. Again, of course, almost a buzzer beater there, but Lovett again wouldn't have changed the game. It's still fantastic and quite a great job tonight for the Knights. And we will catch all of you back here
at 7 o'clock.
So, back here with the Knights boys team this Friday, but stay tuned as we have the Pace Academy girls team coming on next at 7 o'clock sharp against the Redan Raiders, the host team here.
No, against Cedar Grove. Cedar Grove Saints.
Oh, sorry, against Cedar Grove. Redan just won the last game.
Redan won the last game.
So catch us back when we're here. Thank you all for tuning in, and make sure to tune in the girls' name coming up next.